Hey guys, so how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here, and this is our evening Bitcoin wrap up to see what's gone on obviously today with today's price action in light of what we discussed this morning in the morning brief. So yeah, firstly DMT, basically the DMT trade, if you were in that, let me just go to this a second. The DMT trade was well, you're in about 12.5% profit at the moment. So yeah, excellent trade there if you're holding that. And then also the Dominator, which got a sell trade here, basically practically the top, practically the top of the market. Basically, yeah, I mean it's just too good, guys. Let me just try and find the exact candle, the exact price. So this candle here, this is where we got the sell. So we are literally looking at basically 10,000 exactly, guys, for the sell. And that base is now yeah, about 15% on side. So yeah, two great trades there, two great trades. And then if you took the last, if you took the last few trades, you can see you're long all the way up to there. You then take a short here that you basically pretty much break even on, lose a little bit. You then take a long all the way up to here, and then you take a short all the way down to there. I mean, is that not just trading simplified, guys? Is that just not how it needs to be? But anyway, so right, so over to our levels to see what's going on with the levels. So yeah, you can see we're still trying to get supported by this level here, around the 8,500 to 8,600 level. We're literally sat just at the bottom range of that support level now. You can see we did touch down there. We put in a lower what time frame on a 4 hour. We then put in a high low just here as well. So yeah, so we'll have to see what happens with the price now. I mean, these are two long wicks here, so we could see us holding in this area, maybe getting back up to about the 9,100 level. If I was to guess, that is pretty much what I would say would happen. We're going to spend maybe a couple of days around this zone, and then potentially, if you point a gun to my head and made me tell you what I think was going to happen next, I think we're then going to come back down and then break our way through here again. But that doesn't have to happen. We can break up. We could break back through these levels and carry on our rally. Obviously, the halving is a day now, just over a day away. Maybe even a day, 24 hours. So that's obviously gonna it's a catalyst for something, for some sort of move anyway, be it up or down. We'll have to see what happens, but we all know that old adage, buy the rumor, sell the fact. And if this isn't a if this isn't a buy the rumor, sell the fact looking scenario, then I don't know what is, guys. Yeah, just quickly over to the daily chart. Just zoom out a little bit here on the daily chart. But yeah, so it looks like pretty much we basically faked out the top of that trend line and coming back down. I mean, you look at the ebbs and flows of the market, the downs, the ups, the downs, the ups. I mean, this looks like it's going to potentially be the start of a downward move. But it doesn't have to be that way, guys. But we just play our price action level by level anyway, and then use our momentum indicators to decide where we're going. Range and stop, obviously, with such volatility, range and stop, we play this on a 15-minute time frame. So with such volatility, a 15-minute time frame indicator is not really going to be the best. Obviously, when the market calms down, it kind of ranges a bit, but this isn't the sort of volatility this indicator is designed for. Obviously, it's designed for more of this sort of price action. And yeah, whilst you could use it to trade this price action, you can see how we're wicking out of the ranges. And then we're moving sort of all over the place. That's just because the volatility is high at the moment, so it's not great for that level of indicator. But what we have got is our Dominator, which we've been taking trades off. So obviously the longer term, the bigger term sell, you can see we got the sell there. This is the equivalent of the Dominator sell we saw on the first page, where it's basically telling us to sell around at 10k, pretty much exactly bang on. So that was the flip of our bots and our strategy that we trade. That was the flip whereas our bots would only look for sell trades. So obviously, so we took I mean, this is going back a couple of days now, the 9th. Yeah, this is yesterday. I'll go over today's trades. But anyway, yeah, so I was short overnight this position here from this sell trade. So I mean, it did pretty much come down. It was 9,700 that I sold. So it was basically in when this candle was printing. I was then entering the short trade. And yeah, so as you can see, I woke up to a obviously 8,600 I woke up to when I did my video this morning. So that was a great trade, although my bots have got a trading take profit in and I got wicked out at 9,100. So I still can't complain. This is obviously my more shorter term trading based on this on obviously the RNS and these shorter term indicators. My longer term trading is obviously governed from DMT and the longer time frame stuff, which I showed you on the first chart. But these are just my they're not scalp trades. These are just my more regular trades that I take, daily trades. But I'm still going for these big moves. So it's unfortunate that it got wicked out. As in wicked out, I mean as in basically we sold off, came back up within the amount of percentages that stopped me out, but stopped me out in profit, that is. So then we had the buy trade here, which as like I just said to you guys, I'm not taking the buys. If I was to take a buy though, this would be one of the buys I would look at in a sell overall sell, just because we had such a wick down. We are kind of looking for some sort of consolidation or move up around this area, which we actually got. So whilst I didn't take it, even though I was watching it at the time, yeah, I mean, all I was thinking when I saw this buy was I hope the market does rally on this buy so I can then get a good entry to sell some more at the next sell signal. So also I was watching this signal here where it did tick down to a sell just before obviously the rally up. But again, at that point I was thinking we haven't rallied up enough for me to want to risk another sell. Bear in mind I've just taken a sell from here, and I'm short anyway in the larger time frame. And we've had this big move. I didn't think this is an appropriate level to take a sell at for continuation when we haven't really tested any upsides, like, don't I mean, got any more shorts to cover or squeezed any more of those late to the party shorts. Also, what I do want to show you, the other big reason why I didn't take the trade was on this 4-hour time frame. This 4-hour time frame, it actually coincided that sell trade coincided with this 4-hour 9 here. It was 4 hours after obviously the big dump, so I was expecting, this candle was a 9, I was expecting it to potentially rally price because it's a 4-hour, a relatively large time frame compared to the 15-minute time frame. So I was looking for this to rally price, which indeed happened basically. So we got the rally in price action. You can pretty much see very quickly we turned to a buy again anyway. So if you were in that short, you would have basically stopped out of it pretty quick. But like I said, I wasn't in that short because it wasn't one I wanted to take. But I took the next one. So I took this next one here. So I was basically selling. Well, I went short at 9,700. So that was basically this level here on this candle. So when this candle down was when my shorts kicked in. Yeah, my automated bot put me short. I had some ladders higher up that actually did get filled as well on this rally up now. So I was short a full position. I think I got within $30 of my stop. My stop on this position was 8,859, I think. Which was basically about here. As you can see, we didn't quite trade there, but we got quite close. But hey, I mean, these are trades. I mean, I was fully aware when I entered the trade, which is why I didn't enter this buy, and which is why I didn't enter this short so close to the candle and with us not really retracing much. I was well aware of the increased volatility, so I was well aware that my stops for my trades could get wicked out, could get moved, because obviously we've got a lot of Brownian motion around where we are. But either way, didn't get stopped. I got my 4 ladders full, which was good. And then we basically dumped down. So Yeah, that was great. Again, we did get this buy trade, but I was ignoring that because obviously ignore the buy trades when we're in the larger term down trade. So I was just holding my short trade here, and I was in at a good level even when this buy came in. Even when this ticked to buy, it was still I was still okay with my entry. I was just going to hit my stop if it traded there, but then it didn't, and then we had this. Well, I say this is a massive dump, guys, but obviously not really compared to that one. So this was from 8,000. It was about the 8,700 level that we got the sell. So 8,700 down to what it came down to about 8,300 just under. So it came down 4.5%. Yes, that was great. I got out at low 8,400s. So I didn't ride it all the way down. But again, just was a great trade. Was a great trade. So all I can say is that with the indicators that I use, we've had some fantastic trades today. Some great sells on the larger time frame. Great buys previous to that on the larger time frame. And then lots of really nice intraday scalp. Well, it's not a scalp when you get a move like that. That isn't a scalp. That's a great move. That's a great trade. But yeah, so yeah, there you go. So went in quite a bit into detail there on my daily thought process. We're actually in the process of potentially setting up a VIP group where we've not decided yet whether it will be to have access to these indicators, because that would make it quite expensive, because these are we don't really want to give these out, in all fairness. So it may be a case that as a VIP group where I will be there obviously advising you of my trades, what the indicators are saying and what I'm doing, the trades I'm taking. So it's kind of like a signals group, but obviously I'll be showing you what it's based on, or potentially what will cost a lot more monthly if we do it the other way, where you guys will have access to this indicator, and also me in the chat and the group telling you how I'm using it, my setup with the trades I'm taking, what else I'm looking at. But it will likely to be the former plan, because because this is pretty proprietary, a valuable indicator, and we you know how it is. We want to keep it to ourselves. We'll share the trades with you guys, but so far as our code and everything for this, yeah, we may just keep this. So anyway, so so remember, guys, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We did our levels, didn't we? Yeah, we did the levels. Yeah, we did the levels. I spoke about these. Obviously that's a daily, the 4 hour. But yeah, so this is Trading with Dan. So I appreciate you guys listening. And remember, it's not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. And I will speak to you guys soon.